Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thank you, as always, for checking out the video. Really do appreciate it. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19. I wanted to weigh in a little bit on the situation going on with the Connecticut Sun and Marina Mabrey. And yeah, there's a little bit of drama, but feels more like a straight up type of bad situation you get in other leagues as well. I think we just saw something like this in Miami where things soured and Jimmy Butler demanded a trade, and then Miami's not going to trade him and they're going to sit him and all of that. So it's interesting to see how this is going to go for a couple of reasons that I think make it a little bit unique compared to the typical players unhappy and disgruntled and once out. But first, the Connecticut Sun, as we know, made history. Yeah, they made history this offseason, but it is not the good kind of history. They've officially lost all 5 starters from last season's playoff team. All 5. Here you go. Ready for this? This has never happened before in the NBA or WNBA ever. Now, to be fair, I should backtrack. I think it was 70, 71, early 70s. We're going back to then for the NBA because that's when you actually could get statistics on starters and so forth. So is it possible it happened before then? But even so, never happened in the WNBA. Hasn't happened in the NBA in like 50 plus years, if it ever happened at all. And then, because of that, Marina Mabrey requested a trade, and the Connecticut Sun said, nah, we're good. Imagine asking to transfer out of a college class because you absolutely hate the professor and they've completely destroyed the class and you're not learning anything. They've changed up everything they said they were going to do, and it's not going to help you and your major and your future employment prospects. And the dean says, nah, nope, you're taking this class for life. And so let's dig in a little here. So we have, I want to scroll down. There's something I want to get to. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, even further. All right, we're really scrolling here, the part I want to get to. So like I said, they lost the longstanding core. They lost Alyssa Thomas, DeWanna Bonner, which few fans know, Brianna Jones. They lost Dejanay Carrington, Thomas and Carrington on trades. Bonner and Jones on free agent, unrestricted free agent signings. And then we have, where is it? Yeah, here we have the president, Rosati. I believe it's Rosati. Italians left me know. Is it Rizzotti? I think it's Rosati. That's how I've heard it. She offered a rather blistering response to Mabrey's reported trade request. We knew at the time that she had already forced her way onto 2 teams, her way out of 2 teams. So it was a bit risky for us to trade for her, but we felt like it was worth it. Well, it's like adopting a German Shepherd, the best dog, and then complaining that it barks. You knew what you signed up for, and then you go and you have all 5 starters gone. What did you expect? And of course, Marina Mabrey's agent fired back, and we got this response from the agent. In this current age of women's empowerment and support of the players, the Connecticut Sun threatening to force Marina Mabrey to play for them after her trade request is mind-boggling. Crenshaw said, why would anyone try to force someone to play on their team when they don't want to be there? It's counterproductive in a ton of ways, and everyone we have spoken to is perplexed about how they are handling Marina after trading away Hall of Fame caliber players. The coach parted ways, no free agents returned, and they're doing all they can to try and force Marina to stay when she clearly doesn't want to be there. It's interesting. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, to be fair to Mabrey, I know this is past behavior, so it looks kind of bad in that respect, but to be fair to her, I doubt this was what she was expecting when she went to a team that in the last 6 years has been to the semifinals 4 times and the finals twice. I doubt she expected all 5 starters would be gone. Why would anyone want to play for a team that just lost all 5 of their starters and their head coach, and as we know, has quite possibly the worst facilities in the league, or really no facilities at all is probably a better way to look at it, right? I mean, it's like buying a house and there's no roof. And then what's wild is on top of this, Rosati said agents and GMs were mean to their new GM, Morgan Tuck. Sun President Rosati seemed to play victim. Yeah, victim, looking for sympathy. She criticized how other general managers, as well as player agents and so forth, have dealt with the Sun general manager, Morgan Tuck. And I think I have that here as well. Yeah. Wild. I'm very disappointed in a lot of how agents and GMs have talked and threatened Tuck through this process. She, through it all, has handled herself with integrity, fairness, and steadiness that I'm not sure that I would have been able to have if I was dealing with some of these people. This is wild. I mean, you're just going straight to playing victim instead of it being other GMs smell blood in the water and they're going to try and extract everything they can to the benefit of their team. Are we really supposed to be feeling bad for the front office that just burned their entire franchise to the ground? I mean, it's wild. It's like, imagine a company fires all their employees and the CEO is like, wow, these people are being so mean to us right now. I don't understand it. How dare they? Just another example of how unprofessional this league is at times. Could you imagine a team president in the NFL, NBA, MLS, NHL, NWSL, that's a mouthful throwing them all together, saying, oh, other teams are being mean to our new GM? I mean, teams are supposed to try and get the best for them out of any trade. It's their job. It's not their job to help a GM of another team unless it's sort of, hey, I'll do this for you. I think we're losing out a little on this, but you know what? When it comes to this situation, I'm going to need some payback and some help from you, okay? Look, the reality is Connecticut lost everyone. They lost all their starters. They lost their coach. They have their facilities. Well, you know, we all know what's been said about them, and we saw before the playoffs how they had half a gym. And now their best remaining player, Mabrey, wants out. Now, again, as I said, what's tough for Marina is she may not get a lot of sympathy and win the PR battle, because even though this may be one of those times, because I am not a fan of these players constantly asking and demanding trades for most of the time dumb reasons, simply because in this day and age with these huge guaranteed contracts, they have the leverage. However, in this case, Marina has some legitimate reasons to want out. But like I said, unfortunately, it's not the first time that she's demanded out, so she may not win the PR battle. That could work against her in that respect. And because of asking yet again also hurt her trade value, because other teams are going to be like, well, why should we give up fair trade value for Marina when, one, we know she wants out of Connecticut, and also we don't know how long we'll keep her because she might want out from us in a month, which makes it tougher for the Sun to trade her. But wow, it's so wild with Caitlin Clark bringing so much attention, like we've talked about the WNBA. You've got the new $2.2 billion TV deal. This league is evolving fast. And the Sun, they need to find a way into the modern WNBA. This isn't the early 2000s where you kind of run a team on, vibes and duct tape. And the upcoming CBA negotiations could change how teams operate in Connecticut. They need to step up or they are going to get left behind. And there's one more thing that I've really got to show you here. Here we go. I got it. Just in case y'all don't remember, Jen Rosati, the one who's making these ridiculous comments, the president of the Connecticut Sun, and playing victim about her GM being treated unfairly by other GMs, was Team USA Selection Committee chair. That's right. She's the one that kept Caitlin Clark off the Olympic roster. And let's take a little trip down memory lane to this quote at the time. It wasn't the job of our committee to decide how many people would watch. Marketability, popularity, TV viewership, jersey sales was not something that we were supposed to be measuring. It was our job to create the best team. When you base your decision on criteria, there were other players that were harder to cut because they checked a lot more boxes That is a load of crap, and we knew already it was a load of crap at the time because Caitlyn was already doing things no other player in the WNBA had ever done, let alone a rookie, that early in the season. So this is a lie. She tries to deflect by talking about this whole marketability stuff. And yeah, absolutely a lot more people would have watched, and it would have been great for the game. And they'd have a gold, and that gold probably wouldn't have been by Gabby Williams' foot on the line. But we all know that Caitlin Clark at the time fit that criteria way better than other players did. So I just wanted to let you know, remind you who Jen Rosati is, so it makes sense that she's having these problems as the Connecticut Sun president. Would love to know exactly how it is that she got that position. I am very, very curious. But anyway, man, it's tough. You lost your entire starting five. Denying a trade request in this era where it's all about the players and they have all the leverage, that's different. That's going to be interesting to how that plays. Playing the victim with his comments about your GM while you are running the franchise, a poorly run franchise already, you are running it into the ground. So let me know. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of all this? Is it a mess on both sides? Can the Sun recover? Or are they going to be the poster child, the new definition of dysfunction in the WNBA while the rest of the league gets it together and moves on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you later.